Well, once again, it's time, my friends, for another meet and greet. We're Southern Fried and nationwide, so hang on to your seat. Look around, here's what I found. I guess you'll never know what you'll see on the Southern Fried Podcast Show. Yeehaw!
Good afternoon, Southern Fried Podcast fans. All you folks out there in Cornbread Nation, we love our breadheads. Welcome to Southern Fried MAGA, the Donald Trump Inauguration Edition. I'm Rob, and that's Dave Jar Jar Binks in the AM.
Well, you got it all in there.
I had to throw the Jar Jar in there.
Paybacks are hard, brother. Paybacks are hard.
Yeah, that's what you get for praying for me to get snow down here.
Well, I still got hope it's going to happen.
That's not
snow
very nice.
is on the way.
I'm telling you, Bino.
It's colder than a well digger's derriere this morning up here.
Well, it's colder than a mother-in-law's kiss down here. It's so cold, politicians have their hands in their own pockets.
That's pretty rough.
Oh, my goodness.
Welcome to our new show, Southern Fried MAGA. And
Yes.
we're going, so this show kicks off with the blessing that is the swearing in of our president again. We've been under siege for 4 years, and it's not over yet. We'll talk about that. But going forward, we'll be looking at all things that make America great. We'll be looking at the president, absolutely, things that are going on in America. But we'll do features and stuff that Rob, make America great again. That's what Southern Fried MAGA is all about.
And guess what? In 1 hour and 57 minutes, we're going to be on the first step of that. Oh, I'm counting this sucker down, dude.
I noticed that the president-elect and his wonderful wife, Melania, went to the church, the very historic church, and great tradition there. I think they said 92 years that's been a tradition. Biden has been, he went to church too. He went to the Church of Fraud. I guess I shouldn't say it that way. But he dropped some more pardons.
Oh, imagine that. But, he kind of has to. He kind of has to drop these pardons, or else everybody may find out just what a fraudster he is.
He gave a pardon to Dr. Death, as some call him, Dr. Fauci.
Yeah.
And these were future pardons. These will cover potential charges or crimes that they're not even charged with yet.
Yeah. Him and Miley both.
General
Miley.
General Milley. He's silly. General Milley is a part of that. I figured before. There's the select committee. Oh, what a bunch of wonderful people.
The people that testified in front of the select committee. So now, but here's something that I'm wondering about. So these people got up there and said whatever they wanted to say, to slur and slander, whatever. Okay. And now they can't be held accountable for what they said. But, now correct me if I'm wrong, but they can still be questioned. Is that not correct?
They can. They give up their right to plead the fifth. They not only can be questioned, they have to answer. They cannot say, I plead the Fifth Amendment. They give that protection up. If they accept it, they can turn the pardon down. They can. Okay. I don't think they will, but they can.
So if they accept the pardon and then they catch them lying about stuff again, then they can be found guilty for perjury.
There's some potential charges at our state level and other things that can happen. But the federal charges for that particular thing would be not chargeable. But it's one of those things. They gave President elect Trump a hard time about some of the pardons that he did. And no, they have not been done before.
Well, did they do them with Nixon?
I don't think they've done, no, because he was pardoned by President Ford later, if I remember right.
But I think it was some preemptive stuff there. That's what they were looking back and using
Well,
that
they were saying this morning it had never been done before. That it was they're not even sure the legalities of it. That it was had to be looked at. Because what if he pardons himself before 12 o'clock? What if they've got that all written out, ready to drop? Nobody knows the legalities. I don't know, but they were saying early they didn't think that it had been done before. If it has, it's been very rare that it's ever been done. But they have a choice to make. Do they take the pardon or do they not take the pardon? And if they do take it, then they can't plead the fifth. You know, it's very strange to get a pardon for something you've not been charged with.
Yeah.
I mean, we think you might, so we're going to give you a blanket pardon that covers these things. So he's been very active leading up to the last moments of his presidency, the complete and utter failure it's been, and he's going down swinging and throwing gas on the fire, as you might say.
He's having an old man temper tantrum. I didn't get what I want. I now will make you all pay, you suckers, and get off my lawn. But the thing is, now you got to get off Trump's lawn.
Yeah. Garbage truck will be pulling up soon. I hope you're warm where you're at. It is cold in North Georgia. Thank goodness for coffee, and I've got a little Debbie as well. But anyway, God bless America. I'm excited about. We're going to be on here until a few minutes before the swearing in. We're going to take a break and watch the festivities. Then we'll be back on at some point after and have the after show. So leading up, they're Entire Man coming up. I mean, the festivities are moved in. It's very cold there. I felt sorry for the news people on top of the building. I mean, they looked like they were about froze to bits. Of course, there'll be a lot of parties and stuff going on. I thought it was interesting. One of the guys, he was showing his personal pictures on Newsmax of when he was there before. And so he's been in these places that they're going to. And earlier he said that they had ridden somewhere together, I guess the church. But anyway, it's the last time they ride together as civilian. As they leave there, they all go in separate cars. Like the men and the women, they all have separate cars. And when the next time that they ride together, of course, they will be sworn into office. So there's a lot of, I do get into the pageantry of it, to the particular steps of it. It's always, any country would have it. We have that as well. And I just find those things very interesting as they go through the motions of this. One other thing I wonder about, Rob, and we won't know for a long, long time, I guess I'll be dead, is what does Joe leave in the letter? You know, it's a tradition that started with Reagan, and they leave a letter behind. Obama left one for Trump, and Trump left one for Biden, and now Biden's leaving one back. I wonder what's in his letter today. It'd be interesting to know. They also have tea and exchange gifts. Reckon he brought Joe an ice cream making machine. Here, Joe. It even works off of solar. You know, you love batteries, and you could take this to the beach with you and make yourself an ice cream right there on the beach.
I don't know, but I bet his letter's going to be wrapped up in a dirty Depends.
Oh.
Okay, here's what I found out on the Nixon pardon granted by President Ford.
All right.
He announced on September 8th, 1974, decided his decision to grant a full, free, and absolute pardon under Richard Nixon for all offenses against the United States which he, Richard Nixon, has committed or may have committed. So that's kind of, it was a pardon and a preemptive pardon.
So that it's unique as well. It's not like, it's different even than these.
Yeah. But they're pointing to this as the basis for the legality of a preemptive pardon.
I thought about that this morning, Mike, the having tea. I was at work the other day, and I was thinking about this. I don't know what tea flavors they have, but have you seen that water that they sell? It's called Liquid Death. I don't know why you'd ever name drinking water out of a bottle, Liquid Death. Is it something like that, like tea, Liquid Death? Is that what they're serving the Trumpsters? Here's you some nice tea and crumpets.
What is the tea that helps you go to sleep at night?
Oh, the melatonin type stuff? Or the
I guarantee you, Joe's been drinking that for years.
But I agree with your comments there. It is, it's, you got to play nice, but he's got, man, think about it. How ticked off is he? Not only does he have to deal with these jacklegs again, but he's dropping these dang pardons on Dr. Fauci and all these other jacklegs, Milley. Especially, he might even be more mad about Milley than he is Fauci, to be honest, because he can't stand that sucker. Man, under the J6 committee too. But he's going to get them back right after 12 when he starts pardoning all these people, the J6ers and all that. There's going to be some people let out of jail today. God bless America. God bless President Trump. I'm happy for those folks. And some people that were going to be going to trial they're still trying to convict grandmas and different people that were seen in the crowd. If they even walked up to the door, they're looking to get them. That's fixing to be over.
Well, there's a lot of stuff fixed to be over. I guarantee you, hopefully by next week, it's going to be drill, baby, drill. You
got it.
You can't drill off the coast of the United States no more. Pretty much tried to make all of it where you couldn't get to it. But guess what? That's going to back up.
Absolutely.
And that favorite beach that Biden likes to sit on and eat his ice cream? I hope they put an oil rig within sight of the beach. With a big sign on it that says, "Hey, Grandpa, you could have drilled, baby, drilled."
Well, he's fixing to unleash a whole litany of energy policies by executive order. And they can just go back to Scranton and cry about it.
It's something else I think is going to happen today, and it would not surprise me at nothing at all because he was talking about it last night, is some help and relief come from these people over in the Carolinas and stuff that got hit by all them storms. There's some relief on the way, people. Prayers are going to be answered today. Get ready. It's coming. And he's also talking about going there at California before the end of the week. And you folks over in California, we're praying for y'all too.
And he will. And that's not an easy thing, by the way, because the president's schedules are very busy. And especially you've just been the first week, you can imagine how busy he's going to be. But that's the kind of president he is.
That's Biden, kind of he is.
He just can't act like he can't go anywhere or do anything. And Trump just says we're doing it. I'd love to see the garbage truck backed up to the White House with a sign on the side that says Biden moving truck. Wouldn't you like that? I know that's a little over the top, but I gotta be honest. I wouldn't mind seeing that. At least a ceremonial thing.
Put his bed in the back of it, and he can lay down and take a nap on his way over to Scranton. Oh,
well, that's interesting, Tar Man. But wouldn't he be doing that the whole 4 years?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that's something new. I think he's been signing stuff for years now. He don't really have a clue what it is. He doesn't.
Keep going, Dave.
The guy's checked out. All right, man.
I'll fill my coffee cup up. Be right back. No, I didn't fill it up before I came in here. Sorry.
Well, I was fixing to say, man, you came to the show with an empty cup. What's wrong with you, man? Well, come on, man.
It wasn't empty, but I've had a few swallowers. I'll be right back.
Oh.
I took the wrong one down.
He's all discombobulated.
I got to go to the restroom. Let me go get me some more coffee.
Oh, we're going to have fun today. We're enjoying ourselves a little too much. I got to give him a hard time. Oh, but he dishes as hard as I give it. So I just give it back. But what a great day. Great to be an American today, to see these changes taking effect. I'd love to see the full result of the Lake and Raleigh Act, the catch and release ended, remaining Mexico going into place, energy executive orders. It didn't mention in the news articles at least early about any J6, but that's got to be a part of them because there's over 200, or at least 200 to start with. I believe it's a little over 200, and I would love to see that happen as well. I'd love to see some folks let out of jail today, and it's a shame they're having to do this inside, but there'll be a lot of things going on. I really enjoyed watching. I don't know which station you were watching. I'm sure all of them are doing it. I was watching Newsmax, and they were interviewing people that were walking up in line to be a part of it. And one of the families they interviewed was from Arizona, and the kids and all had their little "Make America Great" hats on again. And oh, I love it. It's great comments. I know it. He gets around better than I do. It's good to have y'all in here today. God bless you and God bless America. Hope you're doing well. What's the temperature over there in South Carolina, Brother Mike? We've been in the teens here, and the ground is crunchy now. It's the first time. And my little mud puddle in my driveway was froze over this morning. Notice that. So, and I left to go out here. I think something popped when I came out. I went back to the studio, which is behind my house. And my wife calls me, and I said, "What are you calling me for?" Because I was fixing to go on air. And she goes, "I'm checking on you. I heard a noise." And I guess she thought I fell down or something, I've fallen and I can't get up. I said, "No, I'm good."
Well, you old folks kind of have to worry about that a little bit,
Well, you do, but don't take yourself out of the equation. I miss Cook. I wish he was here. He's not feeling well. Pray for him. But he said he got dizzy when he stood up, and I was telling you earlier, I would hate for him to fall over on me. He'd crush the.
You know why he got dizzy? There's thinner up there. Mike, your knees hurt from Trump dancing last night? Oh, you were dancing along with him. I got you. I was going to say, Trump dancing not hurt your knees. But I got you. I'm sorry.
Amen, brother. Amen to that. She would have, but the problem is she'd have called baby boy. That's what I call my youngest son. Well, actually, she called him that. The Low Country. Well, your area. I don't know what I'll consider the Low Country. The Low Country got a lot of publicity during the trial out there. For the lawyer.
Yeah.
All that Low Country got more publicity than they probably ever wanted to get. What was the jackleg's name that killed his wife and son? I can't. It slips my mind. But teens here as well. I've traveled over to South Carolina a little bit, not the whole state, but a pretty good portion of it. There's a county over there that there was he was a politician at one time, but he began his career as a general in the Confederate Army. But they had politics over there. When I tell that story, Rob, about the courthouse that they came into, the Murdaughs,
Murdaugh.
When they came into there was a gunfight in the local courthouse over politics way back. I used to be 1800s after the war, but they come in guns blazing. I think they rode the horses through there and run out the other party. They don't play over South Carolina.
No. I'm agreeing with y'all. I'm wondering what kind of tea they're serving at the pre-inaugurational tea party that they're having.
I wonder what they got the Bidens as a gift. That would be interesting. I'm sure they played nice. Melania wouldn't be. I don't know though. She's pretty mad about stuff.
Well, I don't know. She's got some class to her. So Melania would probably have given Jill something like, I don't know, a little hand purse or something to keep Biden's pills in, you know. And Trump probably got Joe a toy garbage truck.
Well, it would be, you know, really nice, fancy. It'd be a fancy truck, you know.
It would be one that he could sit on and kick himself around on like a toddler.
Ride down the road on.
When you go backwards on it, you go beep, 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 beep. When you raise the thing up, dump the trash, beep, beep, you know, get all the way. You know, I'm just saying.
He's so foul when he goes to the bathroom, the toilet closes its own lid.
Oh, dude. Does anybody ever change his Depends? Depends. Well, I am day one today. We're supposed to have military going to the border. Dude, how awesome would that be?
Yes.
Dude. Let's just lock her down. Get that big, beautiful wall built.
Well, we got to do something.
Yeah.
Be back in a second.
It's got to be done.
That Biden, he produced it. He produced his last words before the T.
What was that?
His last selfie as commander in chief.
He said what?
It said he shared his last selfie as commander in chief before his term ends.
What was that? A Jill blowing on his tea because it was too hot for him?
He said, "One more selfie for the road. We love you, America." He posted.
Did he have a MAGA hat? That's what Trump really got him. He got him a MAGA hat to ride while he's on his garbage truck. One of them little orange vests. and because Ivanka, the first lady, is so classy, or the incoming first lady is so classy, I would say she got something to spice up the Biden's lives. She probably got Jill some lingerie that looks like that orange worker vest thing and a MAGA hat. Spice things up.
Well, you know, that'd be
kind of classy.
I could see in the little truck he got him, it actually has a miniature Biden in it waving, you know. Make America great again. Tell me goodbye.
But to round out the lingerie ensemble, she got a wig for Jill also. It makes it look like Trump's hair. I'm just saying. I think that could have happened.
You know, they always gave President Trump a hard time about his hair. Biden didn't have much hair. I mean, This was falling out the whole time he was in there.
Little wispy clouds of. Did you see? Were you watching that this morning? Where they're watching for the people to get out of the church and leave? Tell me I was not the only one that saw that little boy cheesing it up in front of the window.
I didn't see that part.
Oh my gosh. Back and forth, in and out, lean out and smile, stand out there, you know, and then stomp off and then run out and run back. Look out around the corner at the cameras. Oh, he was having a ball.
Kids are great.
I want to know his name. That was awesome. It's just kids being kids, you know, and it's great. And that's a good thing. Let them be kids. And today, be proud that they're kids. And today we can all be proud. We Americans. Oh my goodness, I'm happy.
I can imagine what Robert would do if he was, if you were there and something like that as a little kid.
Oh my gosh, there ain't no telling. I'd be trying to walk across there with my fat butt on my hands or something. You know.
Man, Fireman going.
Oh, what's the matter with you? You got ants in your pants? No. I'd be going down to open the doors for the motorcade, you know. And Trump would go to get in, and I'd like close the door just to see if he'd look at me. Oh, I'm sorry, and then I'd open it back up for him. You know, there's no telling what I'd do. You know, he'd laugh about it.
Oh, yeah.
Right then. I might hear about it later on, but right then he'd laugh about it, you know, so it's okay, right? Oh, y'all have no idea. I'm just giddy right now. I'm ready. Look, we've got 1 hour and 33 minutes more of this administration. Now, I figured about an hour, we're going to hear some more pardons, and it's going to include his brother, Jill, and probably himself.
In December 2020, Jake Tapper asked President-elect Biden about the rumor that Trump may issue preemptive pardons before leaving office. Biden, his quote, "You're not going to see me do that."
Yeah, okay.
That was in 2020.
He also said he wasn't going to pardon Hunter.
Once again, a liar.
Yeah.
A liar. You can't believe
more
nothing
life
he said.
Yep.
If Joe is speaking, Joe is lying. I mean, basically,
yes.
Okay,
here's no teleprompter. Absolutely. Put that up there. Let's see. Yeah. Absolutely. There is nothing wrong with children saying the Pledge of Allegiance. Not a thing. Bring it on.
Amen.
Bring it on. There's nothing wrong with them saying the Lord's Prayer either.
Here, somebody posted this. It's called Joe Speak. Here's what he says, and then what it means. I love stuff like this. One is, "Hey, Jack." That means an angry lie is incoming. "Look, exclamation mark. That means pay close attention to my lie. It's no joke." He says that a lot. "It's not the truth, and it's not funny. Period." That's a lie emphasized. "True story." He says that one a lot. True story here. You know it's a lie. Corn pop, the whole deal. That means made up story. Come on, man. That means you notice my lie. Seriously, you can disregard what I'm saying and God's honest truth. Blasphemy. Because he does all that. He absolutely does all that.
Update. Vance departs the White House to Capitol for inauguration. Vance has left the building.
3 certainties in life: death, taxes, and Biden lies.
Oh, what was that Jerry Clower used to say? That boy will climb up on a stump to tell a lie when he can stand on the ground and tell the truth.
What a great day to see them leaving. Oh my goodness.
Hour and a half. 1 hour, 30 minutes left. So we all need to be singing at 12 o'clock or as soon as inauguration's over. We all need to break out into na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.
Well, here you go, Rob. Here is your picture. That was the selfie.
I could have gone the rest of my life without seeing that. Just to be perfect.
I know. That's why I did it. This was them all together. And when they started that picture, the dude was standing on the wrong side. They had to get him to switch sides. He was over there by Jill. I don't know if you saw that. Notice how much closer Biden is to Kamala than he is to his own wife.
I know there's like a foot gap between him and Jill, and everybody else is all scrunched up together. Jill just pooted. That's what happened. Either that or Biden pooted, and Kamala and the first and the second man there, they like the way that smells, and they were getting closer. I don't know. One of the two happened though. She's had her nose so far up his butt the last 4 years.
Oh man.
Well, I had to learn a new language with Joe. Mumblish. Got to eat my sausage, gravy, and biscuits.
He posted this on his X account yesterday. On our last full day in office, Jill and I wanted to be in South Carolina. We started this morning in church to reflect on the power of faith. Now, notice the next statement. And here at the International African American Museum, we reflect on the power of history in redeeming the soul of a nation. Well, that's what we're doing today. We're redeeming the soul of a nation because he has been a cancer upon the soul of this nation.
And how can he be at a church and at a museum at the same time?
Well, some churches have museums. I mean, that's
okay.
They do have a museum there, and there's pictures of them walking through. They made sure they got the one in front of Harriet Tubman, and so there is a museum. It's an old historic church, you know.
Okay.
Do you really think they're excited? Do you really think they're that excited?
Quit it! I don't want to see Biden and Jill.
Really
one of them. Stop it! Nobody wants to see that. All we want to see is the back of their heads.
I want to torture you.
All we want to see is the back of their heads. That's it. As they're walking away, going to get in their little moving trucks or their Ubers or whatever that's going to take them away, so we can all go.
They've just posted. He just posted some breaking news. I don't know if you have time to do this. There's one more post that he put up. You want to hear? He said, "I just wanted to make an announcement to the American people that Robert Blevins will get snow tonight." But see, he lies, so it's not going to happen.
Bring it on.
Oh.
That's not very nice, Dave. You got to quit praying for us to get snowed out here. We're way too far in South Georgia. Well, I mean, we're almost Florida here. You got to quit doing that. It's not nice.
What if he gives a pardon to the whole administration? Every one of them. A blanket pardon over everybody that served with him.
I think he already has. I'm pretty sure he's already got that covered, sir.
I wonder now that the Bidens have time, you know, after today, after festivities are over, they're officially, you know, out. I wonder if they'll go see their granddaughter. You know, they've never went and saw. Be a good time, Joe. Show some humanity. Go see your granddaughter, Navy. You know her. You know, the one that Hunter's her daddy, you know. The one you've always denied, the one you wouldn't put the Christmas stocking up for. Why don't you go see her? You're still her grandpa. All joking aside. He ought to go see his granddaughter.
Yeah.
She ain't her fault. A snowball.
That's right.
If Joe gave him something like that, he would have more snow there than they've ever had in the history of man.
Hush your mouth. You're right. I don't think I could stand seeing snow drifts.
Oh.
Does this mean I gotta go build a snowman tomorrow? Do you want to build a snowman?
Have you ever heard of the sheriff down there in Florida, the one that just tells it straight like it is? I'm trying to think. He's here's what he had to say to the illegals. He had a press conference. He says,
Oh yeah.
Do it yourself. You can self-deport and avoid a lot of prison sentences, but it's time. Southbound and down. Love it. I want this guy as my sheriff.
I love it.
I love that guy.
So great.
I love that guy. Man,
that's amazing.
He tells it like it is.
And all the immigrants are going.
Yeah.
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Just get on down the road. Get on down the road. Dude. The only other thing better than everybody singing na 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 na, hey hey goodbye, would be as soon as the Trump swearing in was over with, they started playing "We Are the Champions, my friend," and we'll keep on fighting till the end. Oh, I could see it, dude. Yeah. Dude, that would be hilarious. Could you imagine within the next year if like 50 Hunter Rugrats showed up out of nowhere and he starts getting hit for paternity suit after paternity suit after paternity suit? And that would be funny. Because he lost all of his artwork out there in California.
We welcome all
the. I wonder how many of those he made
on Instagram and Podbean this morning.
I wonder how many of that how much of that $30 million artwork out there that he lost was made from poo.
I don't know.
All I got to say is I always thought his artwork was crappy anyway.
Harry Sisson says that all J6ers are criminals and none of them should be pardoned. You know it's coming, buddy. You know it's coming. Go ahead and run your mouth.
Everybody's entitled to their opinions. I think that Fauci and the J6 committee were all criminals and they had no business being pardoned. It's two different sides of the same coin. But you are entitled to your opinion, and you're welcome to express it here. I don't think you'll find many people here that agree with that, but
it's not in our stream. This was posted online.
Oh, okay. I was going to say I thought it was in our stream.
No, I doubt Harry Six is going to come in our stream.
Well, huh?
Oh man!
I mean, I wouldn't ban him or nothing. I mean, it's not like he tried to he called me fat or anything.
One of Trump's first executive orders will be to officially create Doge.
Nice.
So, his spokesperson just released 30 to 33 minutes ago. She posted that.
Okay. What's his first one? Is that going to be his first one?
It said one of the first. It didn't say the first. You got to think the border has to be top two.
It's going to be he's going to declare it a state of emergency and send troops. I believe that's going to happen, one or two. And I'll say a top 10 one is going to be no more men in women's sports. I bet that's a top 10 or 15.
They're showing the video of the president-elect coming up the steps to meet Joe and Jill.
Yeah.
And Melania. He was very cordial greeting.
I think Jay just left now, Trump and Biden, to depart White House to Capitol for inauguration. I think they're on their way now.
This was a little earlier. It's cold out there. There's a lot of wind. I don't know if that's Joe passing wind or if that's just the wind of the day. I don't know.
Either way.
I probably shouldn't say that, but
either way, it's going to be a cold, thankless stinky wind, because you know that wind blowing over the swamp there in D.C.'s got to be smelly. I don't even know if they'd realize if it was a Biden fart or if it was just the smell coming off the swamp. I don't know. It kind of blew Trump's hair back a little bit.
Roy Cook.
Yes, sir. We're praying for you there, Mr. Cook. Hey, I already put that up there. Don't take it back there. Yes, we're praying for you, brother. I know how this cold weather does arthritis and stuff like that. I'm praying for you, brother. It ain't no fun.
But we love you, right. Cook.
We love
Thanks for watching. Thanks for all you do for the podcast. Of course,
yes.
Cowboy Cook is crew here at Southern Fried. He's under the weather, but we appreciate him trooping on. Hey, I've been there. I've been sick before watching.
Yeah.
It's just not feeling good. It happens, man. We're praying for you. This weather's brutal on things like that. So, yeah. Absolutely.
Hey, we got 1 hour.
She also said 41 minutes ago. I love this. You know, somebody knew if he was really being serious. Carolyn Levitt said Trump to rename Gulf of Mexico as day one executive orders, but she's kind of doing a little joke. She said she's gonna name it Mount Denali. I love it. They're funny, man. They know this is great.
Come on, let's have fun. Let's think about it. What would be some other good names for the Gulf of Mexico? You know?
Oh, this would make their minds blow, man. Just call it the Gulf of Trump.
Oh, name it Trump swimming pool. We're gonna go down the redneck Riviera and swim in the Gulf pool, the pool of Donald, the Gulf, okay, words.
The Gulf of MAGA.
And he can rename his Florida golf course as the Gulf of MAGA. Sorry. I'll quit doing
11, that. It has been reported that 11 of the executive orders, 11 of them are all border related. 11.
At least. There's probably going to be more than that.
That includes the deployment of U.S. troops to the border under NORTHCOM, immediate termination of Biden's mass parole programs is part of that as well.
Yes.
They've let's see. Let me give you the first three. This is what they will say. Order number 1: Trump will direct DHS and DOD to finish construction of the border wall. Yeah. And deploy personnel to take operational control of the border. He will order the immediate termination of Biden's controversial mass humanitarian parole policies and programs, including the CB1 cell phone app and the CHNV migrant flights program. And he will order catch and release policies to be ended. Trump will also direct DHS and the Attorney General to reinstate the Remain in Mexico program. That's number 1. Number 2, Trump will order U.S. troops to be deployed to the border under U.S. Northern Command, NORTHCOM, and will order the U.S. military to prioritize U.S. borders and territorial integrity in strategic planning for its operations. Trump will direct his Secretary of Defense to develop a unified command plan, and the border security mission will be handled by NORTHCOM. A Trump official had told this person who posted this, the executive order sends a clear message that the United States intends to exercise its sovereignty over its land and borders, and that the armed forces have a role to play in protecting our borders. Finally, order number 3, Trump will designate international cartels and crime organizations like the Tren de Aruga, I don't know how you pronounce their last name. Araga, whatever, and MS-13 as foreign terrorist organizations and specifically designated global terrorists. The order will declare these groups a national security threat and will invoke the International Emergency Economic Powers Act to stop their operations. Those are your first 3 right there. Hallelujah. Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Yes, let's go, Cornbread Nation and Uncle Jeb. Can't wait for his reappearance. It's going to be great. I wonder what Uncle Jeb's going to have to say after the president has been sworn in. Surely there will be something in the days to come related to that.
Oh,
Awesome.
I can just about imagine what that old coot's going to say. Pass me some Jello. He sounds a lot. Have you noticed that Uncle Jeb sounds and looks a little bit like Joe Biden?
They did a small update. It's actually 10 that will be related to the border. So the 10 of those will be border related. This is Bill Malugan and Trump's spokesperson actually reposted that. So I'd put credence to it. So
Okay.
that would be great. How about this picture? This is not Biden. How about this one? I gotta get it over there.
Can't see it. That
Uno. The Uno reverse card. I'm back.
Yeah. What is it? How did they word that? Biden host his predecessor and successor at White House before historic inauguration.
I love it.
Before me, after me. Before me, after me.
Oh, absolutely, man. What a great day.
Wow.
Some are calling it Happy Deportation Day.
I don't think it's right that we have Deportation Day, Inauguration Day, and Martin Luther King Day all on the same day. But there again, they're here illegally. They need to go. If they're
In the
here
spirit
and
of
they're
taking back
violent, they need to
America,
go.
we got to do what you got to do.
You know, what a slap in the face to all the people that come to this country legally. And these people here sneak in and get everything handed to them. What a slap in the face to them.
It ticks them off, man. I mean, they don't like that.
No.
And I don't blame them.
I don't either. Uh-oh. Looks like they are working on arriving at the White House, maybe.
Yes.
1 hour and 12 minutes for this administration to go. All right, so any point in time now, which Biden's in riding with Trump. So now we're going to find out if he's going to ride his issue pardons for whom in the last hour.
Don Jr. is actually live right now on Rumble as he says he is covering his father's inauguration. That's pretty cool. Now that's a podcast right there. Your dad, you go, man. I love it.
Absolutely. Okay. Now my question. Now here is my question, or my comments on this. They said lawfare is not going on. Okay, that lawfare is not a thing. Then why are they so afraid of it? Why do they have to issue out these pardons so nobody gets lawfared against if lawfare is not a thing? Why?
Because they are liars. They know exactly what they were doing, and they understand very well how that works.
Exactly.
Very well. And remember when Trump said, I am your retribution. That scared them half to death that he said that.
Yeah.
You haven't heard anything about it in a while. Yeah, you better believe it. You better believe it.
Wow. And both of them said, well, we ain't done nothing wrong. Well, why'd you take the pardon?
Biden and Trump walking in together.
Yeah.
You know, Joe's lost a lot of hair on the back of his head.
That's where Jill's been keeping him straight. Don't say that. Don't quit doing that.
There's also a belief that there's also a belief that many of his nominees for his cabinet will be approved very quickly.
Yes.
even starting today and tomorrow, that they will be that some of them will be very quick. Trump vows new era of national success. I love it. Your dad burned cotton picking son. Uncle Jim. Hey. Oh. You dad burned cotton picker. I love that.
That's why I'm gonna kick his walker out from underneath him.
Oh.
All right. Well, we're 1 hour and 9 minutes to go. So let's finish off this hour here. Then let everybody watch this. Give them some time, get them something to eat, settle down, get their popcorn, and watch this inauguration. Oh, dude, this is going to be epic. I wonder if he does the dance.
Protocols later. That the dancing is tonight at all the parties. There's
You
protocols.
think Mayor Marcus will be there?
I hope he's over the border running away. Is where he can join in with all of his friends down in the gangs and all that he's friends with down there.
Can you imagine? If Mayorkas gets in front of Tom Homan is like, no, you can't get them, and Tom Homan, tackles him.
Hello, how are you doing? We're glad to have you. Yeah, Trump's son just went through the door. Which one was that, Eric, or was that his youngest son, Barron?
Or Barron.
Barron is a tall young man. Man, is he tall?
Yes, he is.
He towers over his whole family, and they're tall. The Trumps are fairly tall people as far as men, but he's very tall. There's Kash Patel.
Yeah. I can't see what that says. Kamala? Are you saying you like Kamala? I don't get it. I can't see what that is at the end of that.
I know what the emoji is, but whatever. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's hiding their face. I don't know. Fetterman was walking around the Capitol in shorts and his hoodie this morning. I didn't see that. Are you joking, or did he really do that? That would be hilarious if he did. With a MAGA hat on.
Michael probably following him out there. Hey, man, what you doing?
Oh, I assume he's joking, but that would be funny if he did. There's some smiles on some of his cabinet, but there's a look of determination in their faces. You can really see the President Trump has really set the course for this, and they have a look on their face to get to work, to get busy. I mean, it's very evident. It's written all over their face. They are ready. They're ready to go to work, ready to get some things done.
Says right now, cabinet nominees are being introduced at the inauguration. Wow.
Awesome. Well, I hope that all of them are, some of them don't have to be voted on. Some of them do.
Yeah.
He really was. It's a Fetterman thing to do. Is that going to be the future, when you go out when you're not supposed to in shorts and a hoodie, it's the Fetterman look? I think he's starting a trend.
That's fine. I don't care what he wears at this point. He has really surprised me. He really has. I mean, he's the first Democrat I remember seeing in the last 4 years that actually spoke with common sense and said, hey, look, I don't like the guy, but he's right. How many times has he said that? I think he might like Donald Trump a little bit. He at least agrees with him on some things. He's one of the reach across the aisle. Ain't another dad blame one of them blooming heathen, sarcastic, snarky, self-righteous, inept people on that side of the thing that's willing to reach across nothing. But Fetterman will at least reach across and say, hey, you ought to listen to him. Some of this stuff makes sense. Come
Well,
on.
you did all that. You did all that without cussing. I'm amazed. Good job, Rob.
Yeah. Well, wait.
I love it. You guys are so great.
I was expecting an expletive any minute. I mean,
Hey, I've been practicing, dude.
Oh, I love it. There comes one.
Which one?
The former vice president.
Oh,
with Trump. Well, he he doesn't look too happy, nor should he.
no. But you know what? We got JD now. And I see JD running after the Don here, and then JD again. But who's going to run with JD? That's my question. He's going to have a slew of them to pick from.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of welcome to all you coming into Podbean. We appreciate you being here. I would say there's a lot of executive orders to go under before we get there, but that's a long look in the future. But there are some candidates, and even though he ran, Ron DeSantis could be a possibility. I mean, he's looking to step up into that world. It'd be a great team. Could you imagine Vance and DeSantis? Now, I know some people don't like some things that DeSantis has said, but that'd be a strong team.
And I'm going to tell you something.
Very strong team.
We're going to get a real long look at this particular person, hopefully over the next 4 years. Could you imagine a JD Vance, Pam Bondi team?
I don't know. That's maybe a little bit of a stretch there. I'm not sure.
That might
maybe.
be a stretch. But let's see how she does over the next 4 years as the Attorney General.
I would agree, but I would, for right now, it would be kind of a stretch. There are some other kids.
I'm just saying, dude.
I know you're really a fan of Pam Bondi, and I am too. But I think that's maybe a little bit of a stretch. So we'll see. Let's let her do it.
I just hope AOC runs in the next one against JD Vance. That would be amazing. He would absolutely destroy her. If he did, he'd pick Marjorie Taylor Greene to be his running mate. Just throw gas on him.
Wow. Wow.
Woo! Oh, come on, give me that one.
You guys are so great.
What's gonna be great is next week. The rest of this week and then the next week when they start making the TV rounds and the gloves come off and they start, because it's coming. It's coming. And it's on both sides. There's going to be some people waiting for a while to say some stuff, and it's going to happen. And some of that's going to be Democrat to Democrat. Some of it's going to be Democrat across the aisle, Republicans back at Democrats. But it's coming. The gloves are going to come off. They're playing nice today, but wait till the new day, and there'll be a lot of things being talked about that they've been wanting to say. And I think Jill Biden is one of them that wants to say some things. I do. I think she's got a belly full of stuff that she wants to say to some people in her own party.
Yep. And guys, just so you all know, we're on the big countdown here. We're 1 hour left of this administration. Less than an hour now. It just clicked over. We are under an hour before we say goodbye to the Bidens. So tell you what, Dave, let's do that. Let's let everybody get a chance to get something to eat and watch this. And we'll come back right after it's over. Say, I don't know how long this thing's going to last. 12:30, 1 o'clock?
I'll just say 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
Y'all go enjoy this. It's historic. There's never been another election like this. Let's get out here. Let's support our president. Let's watch it, see what's going on, and then we'll come back in here and we'll talk about it while he goes to work and start signing these executive orders. What you thinking, Dave? You still there? Oh,
yeah. Sorry, I had a little bit of a.
There you go. Cool beans. He's back. There it went.
Cold weather up here is playing havoc with Wi-Fi.
All right. Well, guys, we will see you here in 59 minutes. Well, hour and 59 minutes. So, and we'll have a new president the next time we see you. I like the sound of that. So, Dave, rock and roll it. We'll see y'all here in a little bit.
We'll see you soon.
God bless you and salute. I'm just going to kill it, Dave.